What's up, dude? Getting ready for bed? I see you've got your sleeping bag already. What? You're giving me that I can't deal with her tonight look, and I only just walked in. I haven't done anything to annoy you yet. I thought we could hang out for a little while, seeing as how you've been avoiding me for most of this camping trip. It's because of the marshmallow thing, isn't it? Look, I thought it would be funny to put just a teensiest bit of lighter fluid on your marshmallow. I mean, you have to admit it was pretty funny. Your face when it lit up as soon as it got near the fire. My lungs still hurt from laughing so hard. Hey, don't forget I gave you a less flammable marshmallow afterwards. That should count for something. This is just our unique friendship dynamic, don't you see? I play a prank on you, you give me that annoyed look, and I make a joke about you, you give me that annoyed look. I do basically anything, and you give me that annoyed look. You know, I'm sensing something of a pattern in your responses. Maybe you should get checked out for facial paralysis. I'm kidding! You have a perfectly normal face. Well, mostly normal. Your eyebrows look a bit singed. I can't imagine why. Okay, seeing as your expression has shifted from mild frustration to considering murder, I'll change the topic to something sincere. I have to say, you looked pretty cool when you were chopping that wood earlier. Maybe like a lumberjack. Except for that moment when you missed the lock and hit the ground instead. But I don't think anyone else saw that. You don't remember that? Oh, don't worry. I took a video. I'll post it on the group chat later, after I've added some vine booms. Talking of chats, why are you taking so long to respond to my messages lately? Usually you reply within minutes, but the past few weeks it's been more like hours. And let me guess, you finally found a girlfriend who you've been bombarding with the love you text. Instead of replying to me, the most important person in your life. No, I'm really kidding. I know you haven't got a girlfriend. You spend too much time yapping about video games and Bionicle's lore for that to be a possibility anytime soon. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you'll find someone eventually. Probably. Maybe in the distant future when mankind has journeyed into space. Don't give me those sad puppy dog eyes. You are a very handsome guy. Girls check you out all the time. But that is until I start telling them my embarrassing stories about you. Then they lose interest pretty fast. Oh, you're tired and just want to go to sleep? Well, I won't stop you. Why don't you just get inside your nice, warm sleeping bag? All cozy and comfortable, and then I'll definitely leave and go back to my own tent. For sure. Oh, why don't I just leave now? Well, I have to be here to make sure you get into the sleeping bag safely. What if your foot got stuck and then you fell over and hit your head on the lantern? You might die, and then wild bears could eat your corpse. It is much safer for me to just stand here and watch, rather than have to bring a bag of gnawed on bones back to your parents. I'm not being morbid, just mindful of safety risks. It's different. Now, do you want to spend another 5 minutes arguing with me, or just get into your sleeping bag? And there we go. And you didn't even get your foot stuck. Good job. 10 out of 10 for agility. You're still giving me that look. I don't know why. It's kind of cute though, seeing you scowling while wrapped up in the bag. You look like a very angry caterpillar. What do you have to be annoyed about? Wow, dude. What a strange accusation. Me? Sharing your sleeping bag. What will give you that idea? Okay, last time was an emergency. The temperature suddenly dropped, and if we hadn't shared our warmth, we would have definitely frozen. Okay, well, the time before that was also an emergency. I'm pretty sure there were wild bears in the area, so I heroically slept in your sleeping bag with you to protect you. Okay, the time before was different. As the official tent warden of the camping club? No, that is my real position, trust me. I have to check everyone's sleeping bags for spiders. There could have been a black widow in there. It's not my fault, I just happened to fall asleep while I was checking in there. Being tent warden is an exhausting job. Look, I will admit there have been a few very rare times I have shared your sleeping bag on these camping trips, but I don't remember you complaining. Yes. Now that I think about it, you did complain. A lot. It's too hot in here, there isn't enough room, your feet are too cold and pointy. You would think we were being tortured to death instead of getting to spend more time with your best friend. Well, I want you to know I've heard your protest, and I'm not going to get into your sleeping bag ever again. Ever. For any reason. There could be wild bears in the area right now, but you will have to defend yourself. Why are you smiling? This is bad news for you, dude. You'll be all alone in here without anyone to protect you. What if the tent blows away in the middle of the night and then a bird mistakes your sleeping bag for a giant worm and starts pecking at you? You have to think about these things. Alright, if you're absolutely sure you'll be fine, then I'll go away. But I'll start writing your arbitrary just to be safe. It's okay for me to reference the failed wood chopping incident in it, right? Fine, well, off I go. Back to my tent, as you asked. Actually, let me just check something really quick. I think I left my passport somewhere in this tent. I'll just have to have a quick look around. Oh, why did I bring my passport on a camping trip? Well, I thought we might get really lost and cross a border. With your sense of direction, it wouldn't be a surprise. It isn't over here. Maybe it's next to your sleeping bag. Let me see. You really do look cozy in there. I bet it's all warm and snuggly. Why don't I just unzip the side of it to check for my passport? Of course. Wow, so defensive. Of course I'm not just trying to sneak inside your sleeping bag. I really think you're getting too paranoid about all of this. Just close your eyes and relax. I'll be gone soon. You know, while I'm here, I should just check that the zipper on the sleeping bag is working. Imagine if you couldn't get out when you wake up in the morning and you'll have to roll all the way home like a sentient burrito. Yep, it's working just fine. It's important to check these things. That's why I'm your best friend. I'm always taking care of you. I don't know why you're sighing like that. There is no need to be so dramatic. Nothing's going to happen. Although, now that I think about it, I should just check that there isn't any contraband in your sleeping bag. It is one of my duties as camp sheriff, or whatever I said before. No, you don't need to get out of the sleeping bag. Just stay inside while I check. It will only take one moment, and then I will definitely, absolutely, for sure, 100%, no questions, leave your tent. I promise. Just let me unzip this here, and then... Well, it's actually official camp policy that you have to check sleeping bags by getting inside them. I know, weird. So, if you don't mind, I'll just slip in here. And there we go. Oh, wow. You are so warm. And it's really cozy in here. If I'm not careful, I might just doze off. Hey, poking me in the ribs is not fair. It's not my fault your body is basically a human-shaped heating pad. Fine, I will continue my contraband search if you insist. Nothing over here. Or over here. Congratulations. You successfully passed the inspection. There is one final step, however. I need to listen to your heartbeat to make sure you're in good health. Again, this is one of my official duties. You can check with the camping president, who is also me. Just let me lay my hand on your chest like this. Yep, it's beating nice and regular. I'm a little offended it's not beating faster though. Most guys would be excited to have a girl so close to them. What do you mean most girls aren't as annoying as me? I'm doing all of this to look out for you. There's absolutely no self-interest involved here. Well, everything seems to be in order. I'll leave you alone. Promise. Although, why I eyelids are getting kind of heavy. I think I'll rest them. Just for a minute. I'll definitely leave soon. I promise.